Before I get into this video, I am wearing my Be His Masterpiece sweatshirt. I'm super excited about this new design, and you can get yours on Teespring. I will link the site here, or I'll put it in my description. You'll find it somewhere. I have t-shirts, I have sweatshirts, and there's so many different colors, so you can pick a color that's right for you. So yeah, let me get into the video now. I used to always worry about what people thought of me and would try so hard to live by society's standards. Then I realized that I was created to be different, and regardless of what I did, I would never fit in. So I decided to follow my dreams instead. Join me on this journey as I grow in my faith, go through the ups and downs of pharmacy school, and most importantly, being God's masterpiece. So in this video, I want to talk about finding joy in your now. How many of you have said something like, I will be happy once I graduate college, or I'll be happy once I get that new job, or I'll be happy once I get into a new relationship, or once I get married, or I'll be happy once it's Friday. Some of y'all probably said that just today. One of the things that I'm beginning to understand is that we cannot put all of our hope and our joy and our happiness into future events, into things that haven't even come to pass yet. But we have to learn how to choose joy every single day. Choosing joy is something that you have to practice, that you have to implement in your life, because what tends to happen is when we wait for our happiness to come in the future with a future event or something, eventually that happiness goes away. And then you're looking forward to the next thing. And that can be really dangerous, and that can cause us to fall into a cycle of just sadness and joy, when we have the opportunity to pick joy every single day. So even when you graduate college and you're excited and you're happy, a lot of people don't talk about postgraduate depression, and that's something that kicks in really fast. So it's like you're excited to graduate, but you also have to recognize that if you don't know how to choose joy, it's going to be really difficult to know how to choose joy even in that situation. Or you're excited about starting your new job. If you don't know how to choose joy, after that excitement has gone away, what's going to happen on a rough day at work? What's going to happen when things aren't going the way you planned? And I will be honest, I am not a relationship expert. I am not a marriage expert, because I am in neither. However, from conversations that I've had with individuals who are, they've express that they have to choose joy, that it's not always easy. You know, relationships take work, marriage takes work, and it's a matter of making sure that you're choosing joy even when things are difficult. So one of the things that I've really been trying to implement in my life is just learning how to appreciate my now. I've been doing this by changing my perspective. A lot of times that's all we need to do. We might look at a situation and we might be like, wow, this is not what I planned. This is not what I expected, and things are not going the way I would like them to. However, you have the ability to change your thinking. Can you believe that? You can do that. A lot of people don't recognize that you have the power to change the direction of your thoughts. So if you're having a rough day, instead of fixating on that rough day, and a lot of times we're not having a rough day, we just had a rough moment that has caused us to think we've had a whole rough day. There's 24 hours in a day. I'm sure 24 of those hours were not all rough. Maybe they were, but maybe you had a rough hour. Instead of fixating on that 1 hour that was difficult, try to just move forward from it. Try to figure out, okay, how did I get to that point? What caused me to get upset? What caused this? And how can I change my perspective? How can I change my way of thinking? Or what can I do next time to not get to that point? And then once you kind of have that change of thinking, things get a little better. You're like, okay, you know what? That was rough and I messed up then. But I'm not gonna do that again, so I can keep moving forward. And I can, choose to just smile through that situation. I probably share this Bible verse in every single one of my videos, and I'm sorry. But it is very relevant to this video. So in James 1 verse 2, it says, "Count it all joy when you face trouble. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So instead of waiting for the future, instead of waiting for that new job, instead of waiting for that new relationship, instead of waiting for marriage, instead of waiting for Friday, why don't you choose joy now? Even if your circumstances are telling you otherwise, try to change your perspective, try to change that thought to show you that even though the situation is rough, you can still consider it joy because you know that you're growing. So look at it as an opportunity of growth. Look at it as a learning lesson. Try to change those negative thoughts in your mind that are telling you that you are not going to be happy until you get to a certain point in your life, until you get something that you desire. No, you can be happy now because that's a choice that you get to make every single day when you wake up. One of the things that I'm really trying to implement in my life is like once I wake up, the first thoughts that I put in my mind. I really try to stay off for social media, but that's really hard, but I'm trying. But one of the things I really try to do is just to fill my mind with positive thoughts. A lot of times I think about my schedule and I'm like, okay, today I have this meeting, okay, today I have to do this, today I have this assignment due. Like I have all these things going on and that freaks me out and I get so anxious. But now what I'm trying to do is just like, okay, you know what, today I have a lot to do, but if we just kind of organize ourselves, if we do this first and then this, it's no problem. It's really easy. And I'm like, oh, it's not that bad of a day actually. And then my day's a lot better. So you have the ability and you have the power to change your thinking and to change your perspective. And consider it all joy when you are going through a difficult time. This is something that you should practice because once you get that desire that you wanted for so long, you'll learn how to sustain that joy and that happiness, and you won't have to continuously be fixated on the future or future things in order to be happy. Don't get me wrong, we should be hopeful and we should look forward to our future and the things that, you know, God has planned for us because that's exciting and we should want that. But all I'm trying to say is that don't neglect your now and don't forget to choose joy and happiness today instead of waiting for tomorrow. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that you learned something from it. I hope that it encouraged you. You already know the deal. You can comment below or you can email me at behismasterpiece@gmail.com. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Go out, be kind, be caring, be loving, and as always, be his masterpiece. Bye, y'all.